Okay, things are getting lively here. Okay, time to delve into Dungeon Siege 3, and love is first. Welcome, love. Check how it's streamed. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, new game.
We are the 10th Legion, exiles from a dying empire who founded the Kingdom of Ebb. For 400 years, we guided and protected our people. We gave them peace, prosperity, fair judgment. Some say it was the death of the old king that turned the people against us. But it was Jane Cassinder who took up the sword and drove us from our chapter houses and estates. I was not there for the final battle, when the last of our legion faced Jane Cassinder beneath the boughs of an ancient, hallowed tree. Nor do I know what power she called upon in that forest to murder my comrades and friends. After that, the forest was changed, twisted and ruined. Only Jane walked out of that place alive. 30 years have passed since the Legion was destroyed, and Ebb has suffered in that time. War rages without end between Jane Cassinder in the east and the royal family in the west. A few sons and daughters of the Legion remain. You are one of their number.
I have no idea where Unstable is. Probably gonna be late. Okay, this game doesn't have an archer class as a typical archer, so I will let you pick who I'm gonna play. So the first option is Lucas Montbaron. He is the son of the former Grand Master of the Legion. He is the last of a noble and respected line, raised in a series of safe houses by families loyal to his father's memory. Lucas will not rest until the Legion is rebuilt and his family's honor is restored. Lucas is a skilled swordsman and a master of two combat stances. He can fight with a sword and shield, which allows him to attack quickly, deal heavy damage, and interrupt and stun single targets. When outnumbered, he wields a massive two-handed sword. While slower to swing and less practical for one-on-one combat, he can use it to strike multiple foes and knock them back, making it an ideal weapon for crowd control. The next option is. I'm not even gonna try with this name. Oh my god. Anyali, maybe? She is an Archon, a legend come to life. In the old stories, Archons were spirits of fire who served the long lost creator gods. But Aniali was raised by friends of the Legion, and she does not know how she came to this world or what happened to the others of her kin. Yeah, I have no idea. Once the voiceover starts, if we pick her, they will tell her name. Until then, she's Anyali, and that's final. She can shift freely between her human form and an incarnation of elemental fire. In human form, she fights with a staff or a spear, hint hint nudge nudge, allowing her to fend off multiple attackers while leaping in and out of the fray. In her fiery incarnation, she can hurl bolts of flame at ranged targets, flood areas with heat and fire, or inflict searing wounds that injure her foes over time. And yaoi? Hmm. Well, I'd like that. The next possible target is Reinhard Manx. He is a descendant from a long line of Legion mages. He has spent most of his life in Collegium, in the city of Stonebridge, immersed in the study and practice of magic. Reinhardt is known for his unconventional thinking and innovative magic techniques. A scholar of arcane magic, Reinhardt wraps the foes of creation and destruction to his wraps the forces of creation and destruction to his will. His entropic magic can blast a wide area with life extinguishing force, though it leaves him open to attack. It is perfect for destroying crowds of enemies as long as he keeps them at a distance. His dynamic magic is channeled through an arcane gauntlet and capacitor. It creates deadly currents of energy with a mere motion of his hand, allowing Reinhardt to quickly incapacitate a single target at a close range. He looks kind of old to be 30. Anyways, next. This is the closest thing we can get to a ranger class. Katerina is the illegitimate daughter of Hugh Baron, the former Grand Master of the Legion, and a Lescanzi witch. Her mother's people are nomads and wanderers, distributed distrusted by many people of Ebb, but they're skilled in both warfare and magic, and Katarina has been trained in their ways. Katarina takes a thoroughly practical approach to conflict resolution. Stay out of the sword's reach and settle your problems with firearms. With her rifle in hand, she can fell distant foes, and even the most resilient enemy can be brought down by her. What? Answer cold bullets and debilitating curses. When forced into close combat, Katarina uses sorcery and a pair of short range sidearms to repel the attackers. So that's the huge list of 4 possible main characters. Which one of you of them struck your fancy, love? Because it seems I don't have much people to make a choice right about now. Yep, it's your call, love. Who would you like to see? The legitimate Mount Baron swordsman? The fire elemental with the spear? The mage that looks surprisingly old for being a 30-year-old guy? Or the sexy archer girl thing? You want to watch Shanyoi? Okay, let's see her. Select. Let's just correct that. still go with normal play because casual's too easy and hardcore I'm too lazy for.
I write to you, my young friend, with urgent news. I have always believed that you are special. Ever since I found you as a child at the edge of the forest where the Legion died.
Because she
If
was
you
burning?
are truly an Archon, a creature of legend, as you seem to be, then you are a sign of hope to me. And it's no accident that you fell into my care. As the last survivor of the Legion, I've tried my best to keep you safe and to teach you the ways of your kind. But Jane Cascinder still hunts for the sons and daughters of the Legion, and for all those we hold dear. Now I fear that her spies may be getting close. We cannot delay any longer. We still have a chance to join together, rebuild the Legion, and take our country back from Jane Cascinder before it's too late. The sons and daughters of the Legion are gathering in the north, at the old Mont Baron estate. I urge you to join us in the Valley of Rukenval as quickly as you can. Help us restore all that was lost. Your faithful friend, Odo.
That was her name. Yeah, he was not keen on telling us the name. Yeah, it's quite different. The gameplay is fully different. I have to move her with the WASD keys. This man appears to be a descendant of the Legion. He lies dead with a massive sword wound across his chest. This man must have been descendant of the old Legion. He has been killed by multiple stab wounds. Several arrows protrude from this young man's back. He must have been taken by surprise or killed as he fled. Well, I would flee too if people were killing around like crazy. And fucking estate is on fire. Why wouldn't you flee? Burns cover most of this man's body. Like the other dead men you have seen, he was probably a descendant of the Legion. What the fuck does that woman have against the Legion? Oh my god. Hmm. How do you feel a bit off? least the key bindings are the same that I used when I gave it a little solo try when I was playing earlier. This seems to be a half-finished letter written in Odo's hand. Parts are obscured by dirt and ash, and you can only make out a few lines. If my first letter did not reach you, then I urge you to join us in the Valley of Rook'n'Val. Most of the others are already here. We number almost 40 in all. Yeah, you don't anymore. This man bears several gunshot wounds. The bullets tore straight through his armor. This man appears to have died from a gunshot wound. He was probably another descendant of the Legion. There are like 5 bodies outside, 2 more here. And we got ourselves a new spear right off the bat. We haven't even used the previous one. And the previous one actually looked better. Ooh, there's some screaming going on here. Yeah, I know it's left mouse button to attack. I've been using it for a while now. Odo tells us that the Montbaron line is not dead. The son of Hugh Montbaron is apparently still alive and he'll join us here soon. And the old Grand Master may have had a daughter as well. Okay, new gloves. Getting some stamina out of this. Let me walk, damn it. Another dead body here. This man, another descendant of the lost Old Legion, has been crushed by falling debris.
Well, well, it seems we have another rat trying to escape the trap.
Whoa, she killed them quick. This man is dead, but his face seems familiar. Like you, he must have been one of Odo's young wards. Coins. Am I picking up cinders? Well, it increases my attack, so whatever. I'll keep it. Alright, space for dodge and block. Damn, that's a nice form.
In here.
She's got some fine assets like this. Oh, I could have tried this on the maps. Oops. How she's just floating around, not a care in the world. New gloves again? Oh, it has more attack and more armor rather than stamina. Let's get that then.
I was afraid everyone else was dead. Are you all right?
I'm fine. But who are you? Have we met?
No, but Odo's told me stories about you, the warrior maid who fights with a spear. My name is Martin Guiscard, and I'm a friend of Odo's, and a son of the Legion.
Where is Odo?
I didn't see Odo upstairs. Could he still be alive?
I hope so. If he did get out, maybe some of the others are with him. Damn, they found us again. We can't wait any longer. I've set a trap. 3 kegs of gunpowder on the bridge below. Thought I'd cover my escape if they found me. All we need to do is light the fuses. Come on, to the bridge.
I'll light any fuses after I've looted this entire place. You'll have to wait, darling. I need my loot. The other day, I swear I saw a woman watching us from the woods. She had bright, burning eyes. Armand says I must have imagined her, but I'm sure he's wrong. Yeah, never believe you're being hunted by a woman, but let's not believe we saw a woman watching us from the bush. I think we will see Odo once the first chapter will soon, so he will tell us. Oops, let's first pick up the stuff. And then get us a new breastplate. Hello. Got some red on it. Not bad, not bad. This is still better though. Nice shape. Whoops.
Go on, light the fuses.
You're so lucky I'm living fire, dude. You know, last time actually I saw some drops over here that I couldn't get because I lit the fuses and the story progressed, so I couldn't loot this. Gotta fix that mistake. Okay, now that we've looted everything.
2 more to light. Hurry.
I'm on it.
And the last.
Yeah. Now get off the bridge, you idiot.
The Mount Baron estate burned, and with it my dream of a reborn 10th Legion. Or so I thought. I did not know that you and Martin Guiscard had escaped the destruction. As you fled into the night, you bore with you the future of the Legion. Pursued by enemies, fleeing toward an uncertain fate, you made your way across the empty leagues of the Rukenval. Throughout the journey, you were driven by a single hope: that others had survived the devastation, and that they reached the safety of the Rukenval chapter house. It was a slender hope, to be sure, but even a small hope can warm a man in the cold dark of night. As long as you drew breath, the 10th Legion yet lived, but your foes pressed close about, hunting you. The fate of the Legion, the fate of Ebb itself, rested with you.
That's what you get when being a knight is an inheritary title.
We've come a long way. I think we're close to the old Legion chapter house. If any of our friends are still alive, that's where they'll be.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
Odo sent letters to all the descendants of the Legion. He wanted to gather them here, train them as Legionnaires, and take back the country. Most had already arrived when the mercenaries found us. They surrounded the estate, must have killed the men who were on watch. They smashed through the windows and the doors, slaughtered everyone they could find. Then they set fire to the house.
K-Dog, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? What did you do today?
How many people were in the estate when you were attacked?
Almost 40. All sons and daughters of the Legion. Some of them had fought in the wars, but the rest, they were no match for those soldiers. We can hope that a few survived, but most of them are dead. Our enemies didn't seem interested in prisoners.
Did you see what happened to Odo?
No, I lost sight of him when the fire started. But we agreed to meet at the old chapter house if anything went wrong.
Oh, so you drew that cute-ass happy dog when streaming? Sorry I missed that. It looked so happy. Nice job, K-Dog. It was super cute.
Those mercenary soldiers. Have you fought them before?
They were Leskanzi, I think. A wandering people, from the desert in the north. I have no idea who sent them here. Leskanzi will fight for anyone who pays them. No, our real enemy hasn't shown himself. Or herself. Not yet.
That's enough about the attack for now.
Right. Maybe Odo can tell us more. If he's alive.
I've never been here before. Does this valley have a name?
They call it the Rukenval. It's hard country. Not easy to control, even with an army. That's why Odo chose this place. He thought we'd be safe here, while we trained a new legion.
You said this is hard country. Are there any dangers I should know about?
Spiders. They're as large as a man, and they're smart. They'll ambush travelers on the road. And there's worse things in the forest. Have you heard of the Dakenware? The Beast Lords? In other parts of Ebb, they're only stories. Out here, believe me, they're all too real.
Ooh, good job, K-Dog. You're getting pretty good at all those things. I'm not surprised you're getting commissions. Keep up the good work, Doggo.
How many people live out here?
Only a few. There's a village, Raven's Rill. Most of the people are hunters and trappers, from all I've heard. Pilgrims and merchants used to come here before the Legion fell. Made the town rich. But that was years ago, when the roads were still safe.
Were the Montbarons the only Legion family in the valley?
No. The Gundricks had a manor here too. They were an old family, and they were here long before the Montbarons. Stefan Gundrick didn't stand with the Legion at the end. I never heard what happened to him or his family.
Yeah, he was probably smart enough not to get himself and his family killed like everybody else did.
Thank you. That's all I need to know about the valley.
Sorry I couldn't tell you more. I've only been here for a few weeks myself.
The Legion had a chapter house here? In this valley?
They built chapter houses in every part of Ebb, even in remote places like this. They were strongholds where legionnaires would meet, sometimes in fellowship, sometimes for war. You should have seen the grand chapter house in Stonebridge, headquarters for the whole Legion. My father took me inside it once.
Let's keep moving. We can talk more later.
You're right. The chapter house isn't far. Follow me.
New shoes. Nice. And this is the save point location. There we go. Now the game is
If our
saved.
enemies knew we were at the estate, they may have guessed that we'd make a run for the chapter house. No help for it, though. That's where we agreed to meet. We'll have to stay sharp. They could come for us anywhere, at any time.
Nope, I'd rather have more attack than more agility, thank you. Well, we were just, he just saw like 40 people get murdered. So, makes sense he's
A
stressed.
military camp. Less Kanzi by the look of it. Can't be a coincidence. Let's look around. We might find out what they're planning.
Our employer has put a bounty in the sum of 500 gold coins on the heads of all legionnaires, dead or alive. In the former case, only confirmed kills will be paid. Good hunting.
So, there's a bounty on our heads. That means they know we're alive, and they're still hunting for us.
Stop giving me embers, I need a new spear. No idea what Will does. I'll take the extra agility. Yeah, this has attack, so let's keep that one.
There it is. The bridge to the chapter house.
Let's save just because.
Another camp. They've hired a whole army. That's all of them. Let's head back to the chapter house.
Yeah, let me just loot the place. Sheesh.
Come on. The chapter house is in the other direction.
Shut up, I'm going! Huh? It's the same as the one I'm currently wearing. Puff.
Looks like trouble up ahead.
Huh? What's this? Oh, well. Looks like I'll make some decent coin for this job after all.
Out of the way. We have no business with you.
Spoken like a woman of the 10th Legion. Arrogant and foolhardy. Lucky for me, I found you first. That means I'll get a handsome bonus for your heads.
Who's paying this bonus for killing Legionnaires?
I don't get paid for answering fool questions. I get paid for killing Legionnaires. Lively up, boys. It's time to earn some gold.
Damn. I've been shot. By that bastard with a gun.
Aw, he got shot.
If we're lucky, Odo is up on the other side of this gate.
Let's see. Yeah. More staggering damage. That's an interesting ad. Let's give it to the spear for now. Yeah, it's expensive. Nope. Okay, that's gonna wait.
You're alive? Both of you? I thought I was the only one left.
Odo, you made it. But where are...
The others? The men and women I've kept safe for 30 years? Dead. All of them.
Tell me my goddamn name!
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
I can think of a few possibilities. Jane Cassinder, for one. As long as we're alive, we're a threat. a symbol of the nation she destroyed. And there's the royal court, or what's left of it. They may still blame the Legion for the old king's death.
That's two possibilities. Any others?
Anyone who stands to profit from civil war and bedlam. That's a long and formidable list.
You don't seem hurt. How did you get out?
I rounded up a few of our people. The only ones who hadn't been killed. Renault, Hannah, and one of the twins from Drakenberg. Giles, I think. We jumped from the second floor of the house, made a break for the woods.
Tell me the rest.
Some of the mercenaries saw us. They fired their guns. I heard one of the others cry out. Then there were more Lescanzi in front of us. We tried to fight our way through. By the time it was over, the others were dead. All I could do was make my way here.
Whoa, you suck.
Who else could have survived? We need to find them.
What about Lucas Montbaron? I didn't see him at the gathering. He wouldn't have known to meet us here, and he might still be alive.
And there's another survivor, too. The half-blood Lescanzi girl. I couldn't convince her to join us before, but things are different now. Might have been one or two others who hadn't arrived yet when we were attacked. Hard to say.
I thought the Montbarons were dead and gone.
All but one. Lucas is the youngest son of the old Grand Master, Hugh Montbaron.
He was born just before the Legion's fall. Raised by friends of the Legion, passed from household to household to avoid Jane Cassinder's spies.
What do you know about the Lescanzi woman? You say she has Legion blood, but is she really on our side?
She'll be a delicate problem. I don't expect her to join us. Not yet.
We can't trust her, Odo. She's unpredictable, undisciplined, and...
Doesn't matter. If there's Legion blood in her veins, she's family. I won't forsake her.
Like you forsook the 5 people you were running out away from? What? You're unscratched and they're dead. I don't buy your story, dude.
If they're alive, I'll find them. Martin, you'd better stay here.
I agree. You're bleeding, Giscard, and you can barely stand up.
I'll do what I can for Martin, but he'll be no help to you, not like this. I'm sorry. You'll be on your own until you find the others.
Of course he's useless. Where should I look? I guess.
You know this valley better than me. Where could they have gone?
Raven's Rill. It's the only town in the valley. The people here stayed true to the Legion, even when the rest of Ebb turned against us.
I'll head for Raven's Rill then.
The town is west of here. Cross the bridge and turn right at the crossroads. Try to find Lazar Basili, the town boyar. He's an old friend and he'll help us if he can.
And be careful. Those mercenaries are still here in the valley. Keep your eyes sharp and come back safe.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be you. Hey, you! Actually, we think our name is Yaoi. Or something like that. Well, that's not much of a choice, but it's fine. I'll take the defensive ability. Yeah, I think I like stun better for this. We've upgraded our thingy. Now we have to pick a talent. So picky this game. Ooh, that's nice. Let's get some stunning going for now. What do we have here? Anything I can loot? This bookshelf contains hundreds of genealogies. Nearly all of the great families of the Legion are represented here, and each book is marked with a family's coat of arms. 3 volumes appear to be missing from the shelf. Of all the desert people, the Lescanzi are best known to the Kingdom of Ebb. They are a wandering race, driven from their ancestral homeland centuries ago. In the intervening years, they have spread across the Aranoi Desert and its surrounding nations, earning coin as itinerant peddlers, storytellers, and mercenaries. Lescanzi are mongrel people intentionally mixing their bloodline as many other tribes as clans as they can. And what the fuck is wrong with that, you inbred mongrels? The women are known to seduce the most attractive and intelligent foreign men. It makes fucking sense? What the fuck is wrong with that? Hoping to enrich the bloodline of their people. They also borrow freely from the customs, clothing, and technologies of other cultures. Well, so they're just modern people, I take it? It's believed that the Lescanzi blood flows in the veins of most commoners throughout the Rookenval. Most Lescanzi worship a pair of deities called the Dark Sister and the Faithful Hound. These two entities have many proper names, but the recurring image of a darkly beautiful woman and her devoted mastiff is a common across all the clans. Ooh. Mastiff, that's a good dog breed. In ancient days, the Legion mages built the causeways to allow quick passage from one part of the kingdom to another. Oh, portals, yay! Though all legionnaires are permitted to enter the causeways, only a few are granted the ability to open and close the gates. Even fewer know how to construct them. That's not a way to lose the ability to construct waypoints. The art of fabricating causeways is thought to have originated in the Empire of Stars, but by the time the empires fall, each of the imperial legions had its own complicated network of causeways, which they used to their advantage during the terrible War of Legions. Entire armies would move from one side of the empire to another in the space of a night, and it was impossible to predict where the next battle may occur. This led to absolute chaos and ultimately to the dissolution of the empire. The 10th Legion may originally have withdrawn to Ebb because this kingdom was, at the time, a backwater, and no enemy causeway extended so far from the Imperial Heartland. The causeways pass through another world, though its name is long forgotten, nor does anyone remember how that world was first discovered, or what relationship it may have with our own. So that's probably the world of that nipple guy. This appears to be an old Legion causeway. Whatever magic it once possessed is either gone or dormant. Hey, Gambi! South of the Green Range lies the thickly forest valley. Royal cartographers refer to this region as the Rookenval, an archaic verse word meaning Vale of Ravens. Anyone wishing to enter or leave Ebb by land must pass through the Rookenval, but it remains the most sparsely populated part of the kingdom. Thanks for patting the cat, Gambi. The forest is ancient and brooding, and it's still gripped by the ancient forces of nature. Imagine that, nature in the forest. Wow! Its people are simple, superstitious folk, most willing to trust in pagan magics than the distant promises of the Azunite Church. Well, duh. The Rookenval name arose from the flocks of ravens that once blackened the skies. The birds are fewer in number now, but can still be seen with regularity. Only one settlement of note can be found here, and that is the village of Ravensrel. It lies along the clear mountain stream, the only safe source of water in the valley, from which the village took its name. Our legion was founded in the Empire of Stars nearly 1400 years ago, and on the far side of the Arnoi Desert. At the time the Empire was wrecked by civil war, the Emperor had been murdered, and the commander of the Third Legion had usurped the throne, while the Heartland was ravaged by goblins and barbarians. Three friends were encamped upon the barren plain of tears when they shared the vision of, of a radiant child with golden hair and piercing eyes. He told them to go forth and gather a company of heroes from all the nations and tribes of the Empire, and they would know the worth of each hero by a simple test. Any man or woman who shared their vision of the radiant youth would be admitted to the fellowship, while those who did not see the child would be turned aside. And when the founders assembled their host, they numbered more than 1,000, and they rode against the usurpers of the Third Legion and drove them from the imperial city. Thus the tenth Legion born. That's a lot of history of the 10th Legion. Oh, I expected this bookshelf to also be full. Never mind. Anything good here? Okay, we get some drops finally. Let's see if those are willing to say anything.
Head west and turn right at the crossroads. The road will take you straight to Raven's Rill.
Fine. Bossy. This book was written by a scribe called Gregory, and it describes prominent features of the Rookenval, although left it open to a particular page. The ancient forest, known as the Moronweld, has always been a strange and unpredictable place. Local people believe that the Moronwald has a consciousness, an awareness of its own. Few have ever entered the forest. Barriers of thorns and roots have kept them out. We have only rumors and half-remembered stories to tell us of the forest's interior, but it seems to be different for every person who ventures inside. Some stories tell of a trackless primeval wood, a relic from the time of the creator gods and the dawn of the world. At the heart of the Moronweld is the great tree where the Legion is said to have made their last stand. It has only been seen by a rare few, who seem to have been invited inside. They speak of great rifts in the ground, crossed by bridges, sometimes natural, sometimes man-made, as if the forest is guiding them to its heart. But the path is not always there when they try to retrace their steps, and many who have entered the forest have never come out again. So we're going in the forest, right? After we find whoever we find in the village. Oh, this is the exit. Ooh, there's armor here. Ooh, finally a new helmet. Among the most feared denizens of the Rookenval forest are the Drakenweir, the Beast Lords. They walk upright, but they hate the races of men, and they have power over all the beasts of the land. These creatures display an alarming intelligence, and they decorate themselves with river mud, clay, and occasionally blood. Drakenware share features in common with many dangerous beasts, such as bears, wolves, and wolverines, suggesting kinship to it all. It is said that the Drakenware are relics of vanished age before any beast had bowed its head to humanity. They dwell in the wild, untamed places, far from the centers of human habitation. Hunters and trappers claim to know when they have trespassed into a Drakenware's territory by judging the aggressiveness and intelligence of the local animals. Large predators that dwell within the Drakenware's territory are uncharacteristically hostile towards intruders. Gambi gets another pat to get, and Unstable gets a hydrate and a stretch. Hydrate. The town of Ravensrill sits astride the clear mountain stream that shares its name. In ancient times, this was the state of portage, where travelers would pull their boats from the water and carry them down a short trail past the waterfall and rapids before re-entering the rill. The village was founded here for this reason, and it became a convenient way station where travelers could rest and resupply before continuing downriver. Most of the residents are mixed Virsk and Liskanzi blood. They tend towards darker hair and complexion. The town is administrated by a boyar, the ancient title of nobility. For the past two centuries, this title has been held by the Basili family, who claim to be descendant from the famous imperial explorers Fredier and Klars. Really? Okay. Rumors suggest that the Basils are actually descended from a grumpy mule driver who is mentioned in Fredier's journals, a claim that is steadfastly denied by the family. Okay, so it's true then. Many centuries ago, explorers from the Empire of Stars crossed the Aranoy Desert and discovered a fertile country rich in arable land and mineral resources. The Imperial explorers were soon followed by tradesmen and prospectors, and in time, this new land called Ebb became the Imperial colony. When the Empire of Stars collapsed, Ebb was a refuge for the 10th Legion and the finest and best trained of the Imperial armies. The noble legionnaires protected Ebb during the War of Legions, when the old Empire tore itself apart. The 10th Legion also defeated the wicked sect who briefly occupied Ebb after the war. At the war's end, the commander of the 10th Legion established a new independent kingdom of Ebb, which persisted in relative peace and prosperity for over 400 years. Throughout Ebb's history, the 10th Legion provided stability and protection for the kingdom, though they left rulership of the kingdom and to an independent monarchy. Stable! You have a deep point. We'll figure out how much of an assholes they are once we get to the village, though. Okay, new hat, new hat. Ooh, that's a nice new hat. Less attack? Nope. Less agility, more attack. Yeah, let's take that. More agility, less will. Let's take the agility. Let's grab a save game. Oh, my ponytail is now purplish pink. Yeah, I know you want me to try that skill, but I can't right now, cause it's empty. I tried it earlier. Really? A candelabra? I just found a candelabra. The fuck am I supposed to do with a candelabra? It's not even on inventory. The hell? Is that an upgrade or something? No, it's not. Can I shove it up someone's ass, maybe? Oh, and now we have a musket. There's one. I'm trying to cause fire damage here. Press 4. Can I move? Can move. Okay. Yep, that's about right. Yep. Cutting the cat for Gambi. This appears to be the corpse of a Leskanzi mercenary. His body has been stripped of flesh and his bones have been gnawed by sharp, thin teeth. Cracks around the body lead into the water. Ooh, there's something in the water here. Noise? Knock knock. Welcome to Raven's Rill.
You're a Legionnaire, aren't you? Bad idea coming here.
Explain yourself.
Why would you say that? Is there trouble in the village?
The Rill is an occupied town. Not sure how you got this far with all the Lascanzi about.
You're not Lascanzi?
If this town is occupied, why are you guarding the gate?
A big Lascanzi, Boris by name, told me to guard the gate. Same fellow that killed one of our constables. I wasn't about to say no.
Fair point.
Do you know where I can find Lazar Basili?
No, I haven't seen him. Not since the mercenaries got here. Some of the folk in town may know more, but I doubt they'll tell you.
And why is that?
They're scared. The Lascanzi have already killed one of our constables, and now they're asking a lot of questions about Legionnaires. Everyone knows the Legion is finished. It would be foolish to help you.
Fair point.
Are you going to let me pass or not?
I've no orders to stop you. Open the gates!
Smart lad.
Is it true? The old estate was burned to the ground?
Oh, I can't use my skills here. This is a random save, just in case, because I don't know what happens when you die here. And I don't want to replay all of it. For some reason. Does this lead me anywhere? Of course not. This game is kind of thin on locations.
Please, I just want to be left alone. Can't a widow grieve in peace?
How did your husband die?
The mercenary filth marched in and took over the Rill. My husband Vaclav was a constable here in town. Vaclav spoke out against the invaders, and one of the bastards ran him through without a second thought. Murdered him in cold blood. A curse on all Lascanzi.
What else did you expect from the invaders? You have just one person guarding town, and a bunch of armed people come in. What else was gonna happen?
This murderer needs to be brought to justice. Who was it?
I heard the others cheer his name. Boris, as he... I beg you, Legionnaire, avenge this wrong. Avenge my husband.
You'll have justice, I promise. What does this Boris look like, and where has he gone?
He wore a sash across his face. Bring me that sash and I'll know the bastard is dead. Is it done? Has the Lascanzi dog been put down?
I have yet to find him. I promise you, his days are numbered.
Return to me when the ravens are feasting on his black heart.
Oh? Haven't seen the Chronicles of Riddick in way too long. I should fix that soon.
Get out of town while you still can.
There we go. Holy pile of gold! I robbed some villager blind just now. Damn!
The Lascanzi destroyed the southern bridge. Any hope of rescue is folly.
I should have moved to Stonebridge when I had the chance.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure once we get to Stonebridge, it's gonna be a mess too.
You're in danger. I can help you, but we must be discreet. Pretend that you know me. We're old friends, yes? Confidants? Sharing secrets about our lovers?
Oh, that's the other playable character.
Then it's so good to see you again, Miss...
Katerina, and thank you. I didn't think you'd be so willing to trust, especially a woman of my blood. This town is a trap. An army of Leskansi mercenaries is hiding in the upper rill, behind the walls. More of them are in the forest outside of town. They wait for you, and for your friends. The woman who hired them, she's not taking any chances.
So the mercenaries were hired by a woman? Do you know who she is?
I won't speak her name, not when she's so close. You might think me foolish, but better foolish and safe than brazen and dead.
Fair point.
You say this town is a trap. What's your role in it?
I am the bait. I was told to watch for Legionnaires and to warn the others if I found you. They would come running from all directions, and you would be caught or killed. But my sister and I have other plans, so the trap won't be sprung. Bad luck for my employer, yes?
You're a Leskanzi. You'd betray your own people?
I decide who my people are and who they are not. My loyalty does not come at a price.
Aw, that's sweet.
I'm listening. Tell me the rest.
Follow the western road out of town. My sister is waiting for you in a cave there. Her name is Leona. You would do well to speak to her.
I'll need better directions to this cave.
Follow the western road and look for a trail heading north into the woods. It will lead you to the cave.
You said I'd do well to speak with her. Why?
You are looking for your comrades, yes? Men and women of Legion blood. If any of them survive the attack, they are prisoners now. My sister will know where to find them.
Very well. I'll find your sister and see what she has to say.
We shouldn't be seen together. I'll take a different path and meet you later, if I can.
Nice. Okay, I can sell stuff. Let me just see if there's anything for me to equip right now. Doesn't appear so. Okay, let's see what we have here. We want to sell actually. Let's keep this, because there's a small chance we'll get the other characters.
The mercenaries have witches with them. A score of them, or more.
Ooh, witches.
Sodding Leskanzi are eating supplies like it was harvest time. How are we supposed to survive come winter?
You're not? I mean, they don't care.
I heard that everyone in the Legion was killed, yet here you stand. Perhaps you can help me. When the Laskanzi took the town, one of their leaders stole something of great importance. I'd like the Legion to get it back.
Do you know where I can find Lazar Basili?
I'm little concerned for the well-being of Lazar Basile, the fool. I'm of the mind this entire mess is his failing.
What did the Laskanzi take from you?
A small golden statue of Azurnai. It's been in my family for generations. It's the most valuable thing I own. Or owned, as it were. A Laskanzi sergeant burst into my home and just took my statue from its shrine. Then he threatened to kill my wife if I said so much as a word.
Wow.
I'll find your property if I can. Do you know the name of the thief?
They called him Ottokar, I think. He camps with the rest of the mercenary scum in the forest to the west.
Okay.
Good day to you, friend. Come to peruse Petru's fabulous shop of wonderment and mystery? You shan't regret it, I vow.
How are you able to do business here with Laskanzi controlling the town?
How am I? Why, by selling to the Laskanzi, of course. They're the best customers I've had in ages. Normally, I earn my coin selling in bulk to Florin the merchant. But these mercenaries are quite content to buy directly from my shop.
I see. That seems like a pragmatic way to make a living.
My mother is Laskanzi. Pragmatism is in my blood.
Fair enough.
What exactly are you selling here?
Magic, of course, madam. The finest sorceries a lady can buy, distilled into talismans, amulets, and gewgaws of all descriptions. Admittedly, my stock is a bit low, just at the moment, but what I have is of the finest quality.
Oh my gosh, they were going wild in the dictionary. Honestly, I'm meeting so much weird words here.
Let me see your wares.
Of course, madam, of course.
Apologies. No time to talk. Forgive me if I do not indulge in idle chatter with a complete stranger.
That's my question exactly, Unstable. Let's rub some more people. Hee It does sound like something you would throw at someone you don't like. Ooh, love taking out the dingo popper. Wait, did I pass quest? No, I haven't reached it yet.
Have a care with all that boot stomping. You'll scare the fish.
Hey, cat.
I'm looking for a man of importance in these parts. A man named Lazar.
Nobody's seen Lazar. Not since the fool Laskanzi took over the rill.
If the fish aren't biting here, why not find another spot?
I don't need to find another spot. I know the best fishing hole in the valley. Problem is, I just can't fish there no more. Something nasty took up residence in my favorite pond. Last time I tried to drop a line there, it nearly killed me.
What do you mean? Some kind of creature?
Not sure what it is. Some sort of devilfish. Size of a man, at least, and that's no fisherman's lie. That thing's meaner than a fat woman in a bread line. I'd stay clear of it if I were you.
That was a good.
Legionnaire. Is there anything I can do to help?
Not sure why you'd want to tangle with that thing, but if you can put it down, I'd be happy as a fly in the outhouse. Of course, I'd need proof it was dead. One of its teeth should do the trick.
Where can I find this creature?
Head east out of town and look for a pond to the south. That's where you'll find the beast. Here, take some of my secret bait with you. When you find the pond, toss it in the water. The smell seemed to draw it out last time.
Let's try. I think it was the pond where we found the dead body, so let's go back and check it out. Can try and make some fried fish. Let's save first. Might be tricky. Oh, I can't even change forms there. Whee! Now there's a lot of them! Oops. Yeah, I'm a fire archon. I'm not worldly, that's for sure. Now let's try and fight them properly. In the proper form, because I used the wrong form last time. Damn, those things hit like a truck. I think I did way more damage with the spear. I'll give it one more try. After that, we're moving on and we'll come back to this. Because, damn, I don't feel ready for this battle. I'm totally not ready for this battle. Okay, we tried. Yeah, probably after I've leveled up a bit more, it'll be much easier.
If your legion couldn't stop these mercenaries, what chance do we have?
Fair point. Stay inside, people. I'm taking care of this. Welcome to Ravensrail, and it's kind of covered in arrows. Cute. And there's something north, but there's something pretty much right here. Okay, Otto was much easier to kill than the fish thingy. Yeah, I'm keeping the armor. I keep failing to block anything, so... Thanks for the hydrate, cat! Okay, let's see. Ow, ow, ow. Find another headgear, and it's the same as the one I'm wearing. Okay, there's some stuff that way. Kind of curious what's in the northern path, though. Nope, not free XP. Controlling this character in battle is so much harder. Once their numbers increase too much, it gets kind of overwhelming. Hey, I'm getting good at dodging spells at least. Okay, maybe this is the cave for the main quest? Sure looks like it. Hi. You're pretty. I like shiny stuff. I kinda wanna kill the guys outside again though. Okay, that went well. Oh, I have bubbles that lead me the right way. I forgot about that feature. Okay, better boots. That's an upgrade. this time the drops are actually better. Ooh, we're getting a blue one now. Okay. Ooh, this leads to somewhere. Let's grab a quick save here. Probably gonna be locked by quest. Yes, it's quest locked. This corpse was a local man, probably from Ravenrill. From where else? There's just one fucking village in this entire map. He appears to have fallen from the second-story window of the man. Whether he fell or was pushed, you cannot say. So that's a manor here, huh? Looks more like a graveyard, but okay, whatever floats your boat. Thank you, cat.
Oh, good, you've come. I was beginning to fear my sister was too late, and you were killed or taken by the others.
I'm alive and still free. Do you know of any others who escaped?
You weren't the only one who escaped the slaughter at the estate, but the others were soon recaptured or slain.
Why are you helping me? It must benefit you somehow.
Call it an investment, with hope for a future relationship. No strings attached. You have my promise. I offer you this. A key that will open the prisoners' cages. If you hurry, they might still be saved.
I need to know more about you before I agree to this. How can I trust you?
I have not lured you into a trap. Is that not evidence of my good intent? But if you insist, my name is Leona, and I have goals that are not shared by my kinsman. Is that sufficient? Or shall we dicker about as the flames grow hot?
What kind of opposition can I expect?
Doubtless you have faced Lescanzi mercenaries already. More await you below. But you've made it this far. They should prove little challenge. The witches may give you more pause. Their spells are deadly, and they have power over the dead. Be wary, but moreover, be quick.
What are the Lescanzi planning to do with the prisoners?
They'll be held here until the witches have prepared their rituals. Then they will be questioned.
They'll be tortured for information, you mean?
Perhaps that is how your people question their captives. We Lescanzi are more direct. The witches will prepare a sacred fire, into which the captives will be thrown. At the moment of death, their souls will be snared by magic.
How is that not torturous? Oh, love. It's okay.
What happens to their souls after the witches snare them?
A witch can wring knowledge from a soul like water from a sponge. There is no resisting such magic, even for the strongest. And when this spell is done, their souls will crumble into nothing.
Very well. I'll accept your gift. And if it turns out to be genuine, you'll have my thanks.
I am pleased to see I was right about you. Go now. It would be better if I were elsewhere. Perhaps we'll speak again, after this affair is finished.
This one's locked. Can't break this. Oh, there's a save game. Use the save game. Camera, can you turn? Thank you. How come they can shoot me and I can't shoot them? Can you walk, please? Thank you. Wait, let's get some equipment going, maybe? We have the best currently, so saving game. Yeah, it's currently getting out in the theater, so they are airing it everywhere. She's in the subway, she's ads on my phone. They're really pushing the ad campaign hard. It'd be so nice if she didn't get stuck on the scenery all the time. At least the game is pretty abundant on save games. Save spots, slots, locations. Yeah, they have realized they fucked up by the casting choices, and now they're pushing it with ads. So if enough kids force their parents to take them to watch The Little Mermaid, they will have to, I guess. That's the idea, seems. Have nothing against people of color, but when somebody is an established race, can we just stick to that one and not go with the interpretations? They did so with Sebastian as well. Like, Sebastian is super bad. Okay, how am I still in combat? In combat with what? There's nothing here. Patting the cat forget me.
It seems the Dark Sister smiles on us. She has brought the last of the wayward children to us.
Well, actually, I don't mind that they changed Scuttle to one of those diver birds things, because they can go underwater at least. And I think there was some scene where Scuttle was underwater and it was weird as fuck. But yeah, they just did the original dirty.
Release your prisoners and leave in peace, and I'll spare your lives.
Ha! You are a bold one, but I'm afraid not. I fear my employer far more than I fear you, little Legionnaire. But now that you are here, you have saved us the trouble of hunting you down.
This cauldron boils violently. Its stench causes your stomach to churn. Die, witch! That was easy enough. You seem to be using this skill a lot. Ooh, if I stay inside the aura, I can get healed. More damage or more healing? Yeah, let's go with healing. Can probably get a little bit of damage too. Okay. Next, get this. I think kind of like that one. Well, to be fair, I haven't seen the original in ages. Maybe I should, because I really love that one. Okay, let's get this fucker out.
Is it true? You're with the Legion? After what they told me, I feared I might be the last. But were you at the estate? How did you get out?
It was chance, nothing more. I wasn't there when the mercenaries attacked.
Sounds like something Odo would say. No order to the world, besides luck and what we make of it. Maybe he's right. I haven't lived long enough to argue the point.
It sounds like you missed the gathering too. Tell me what happened.
I arrived late. Some sort of trouble's brewing in the south. Another battle between Jane Cassinda and the Royals, I expect. Delayed me a bit. When I got to Raven's Rill, the Liscanzi were already here. I didn't really plan on raising a fuss, thought I'd just head for the estate. Then I caught sight of a man fleeing the town, with his little boy in tow. They didn't even see the Liscanzi behind them.
I wouldn't have intervened. I doubt they would have been killed, and the Legion needs you alive.
Probably stupid of me to get involved. I did end up in a cage. On the other hand, I might have ended up dead if I'd gone to the estate. So, honor can be a lifesaver. When combined with tardiness, anyway.
Fair enough.
Are you from a Legion family?
Sorry, I should have introduced myself properly. I'm Lucas. Montbarron.
Yeah, she was going to the surface with her thingamabobs and thingamajigs. So, yeah. I don't know. They were just fucking around. I will wait for it to be aired on HBO to watch the entire story and see how bad they fucked up, but I'm not giving money to the theater praise that's gonna hit anyway. They're probably gonna say like it's the most watched movie we've released in recent years. Whee! It was a good choice. Whee! Bullshit. You're Lucas Montbarron? Think? Maybe?
You're the son of Hugh Montbarron? So the estate that burned down, that was yours?
My family's estate, not mine. I had no love for that place. No real memories of it either. Better that it's gone. We ought to put that part of our past behind us.
Odo and Martin are waiting. They sent me to find survivors.
I knew Odo would get out alive. The old man's a survivor, I'll give him that. But lead on. I'll follow close.
I'm in here! Help!
I'm on it! Shut up! Ooh, Gale got some abilities for him. Get him some healing abilities, cause duh. Get this. Let's get this one. What do we have here? Ooh, critical hit bonus. Oh, that's good. Let's give him a point in this. Get some critical chance as well.
Thank you. Are you a Legionnaire too? I knew there must be a few of us left. Wasn't sure you'd find me here, though. At least not in time.
Thanks for the stretch, cat. Wow, you two really thinking you're the only ones alive? Like, your cages are right next to each other. You can see one another through the cages. Was it that hard to notice there was a guy in the other cage?
How did you end up here?
I got captured at the estate. When the others ran, I stayed behind to protect some injured men. I killed a few mercenaries, but they must have knocked me out and carried me here.
We need to get you out of here. You should be safe to head back to the chapter house.
Guess I owe you one. All right, I'll meet you at the chapter house. And be careful.
Okay, now we have 2 orbs, so 1 healing and 1 strong attack. And now we have him following us around. Maybe
Well,
go fight.
you certainly handled that with more aplomb than I expected. Bravo, my dear.
The fuck is a
Now
plumb?
then, since you've accomplished your goals, I wonder if you wouldn't be willing to do me a favor.
How deep were they digging in the dictionary for this game?
How did I know you were going to want something out of me?
Oh, come now, darling. After all I did for you, you can certainly spare a little time to help dear Leona. I have come into possession of a key that opens the gates of Gunderic Manor. I need a bright, clever girl to go in ahead of me and make it safe. So naturally, I thought of you, my dear.
I want to know more about the manor first.
Gunderic Manor was where the Legion trained its mages. They are all long dead, of course, and the house abandoned, but it may still prove useful.
What do you want out of Gunderic Manor?
What does any self-respecting witch want out of a place like that? Magic, my dear. Before the Legion was destroyed, Lord Gunderic studied all manner of sorceries. Legion magic, Leskanzi magic, the spells of the first people.
Surely you can't hope to learn all those magics yourself.
Perhaps I can, and perhaps I cannot. Still, just to have a resource like Gunderic's libraries. And of course, it would be quite the bargaining chip.
And not to mention the riches you're planning to get out of there, though I'm planning to ransack as much as I can before you.
You already have the key. What do you need from me?
Gunderic Manor is abandoned, but it is not empty. Lord Gunderic and his dead servants still roam the halls, slaying any who intrude. My arts give me some little power over the dead, but not that much. I need the manor to be cleared before I take possession.
Why do the dead walk in Gunderic Manor?
I've heard many tales. Some speak of Lord Gunderic's daughter dying young, but still being seen about the manor. Others speak of Gunderic himself. When the Legion made its final stand, Stefan did not stand with them. He remained within his manor, with his family and his most trusted students. Some say that cowardice damned him. Others that he tried to enact a terrible spell to end the war then and there. Tried and failed.
I'll do it mostly because I'm curious and because I want to loot it.
Alright, give me the key. I'll go look into it.
Wonderful. Such generosity deserves an immediate reward, so I'll tell you what I know of those who hunt you. The attack on the Montbarren estate. Leskanzi mercenaries did the bulk of the fighting, but their leader was a woman named Rejani.
That's not much to go on. Can you tell me anything about her?
I do not know who she is, or perhaps what she is more apropos, but she has great wealth behind her. She hired half the Leskanzi clans in southern Ebb and marched them here to stop you, to stop the Legion from being reborn. You might be interested to learn that she has bivouacked herself in the town hall. If you desire vengeance, that is where you should go.
I appreciate your candor. That information will be very useful.
Information is only the barest glimpse of what I offer. Ours could be a very profitable friendship, if you give me Gondoric Manor. Here then, take the key. I will see you again after the manor's current residents have been evicted. That door leads back to the forest. May the Dark Sister go with you, and the faithful Hound guard your path.
Come on, pretty. Oh, and here I have the other one.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for trusting me, in spite of my Leskanzi blood.
Where will you go now?
I will return to my family. My sister still has many plans that will require my distinctive talents. I do hope to see you again soon, but for now,
Hear that? Trouble coming. Lots of large fellows with swords, I'd say.
The mercenaries are returning from Raven's Rill. They are looking for you, I think.
Will you help me fight them?
No. If they see me here, they will know that Leona has betrayed them. Faithful Hound protect you, and perhaps we shall meet again.
Well, way to abandon me. It's interesting, when you play her, who's helping you? That's a lot better. More attack. Let's armor. Nope. Let's keep the armor. Don't wanna die. Equip stuff on my pet. I don't want to transmute this. Seems I can't give them equipment and shit. Okay, let's save just in case. I can't go back to save. Huh? Yeah, you have a point, Unstable. Considering her sister is dabbling in pretty dark arts, I would not want to get on her bad side.
Looks like trouble.
Sure looks like trouble, dude. Keep them away from me.
down.
Nice. He makes things easier, that's for sure.
Be on guard.
Ooh, that went well. The hell? Okay, here we will be saving for
this
today.
Is a cheery place.
I know, right? I was thinking the same. Oh, I can switch his stance from the thingamajig. I can have him with the two-handed sword, and I can switch myself. Kind of interesting to check him out as this. But right now, saving. And looking for somebody to raid, because it's been a long stream today. Oh, Nerdy is still going for a charity run, so let's go visit Nerdy. Just watch out for your ears, because he will summon a shield wall and he's a bit loud, especially compared to my streams. So you have been warned. Watch out for your ears. Unstable. Okay, everybody. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Until then, have a good one.